NCIS has been around for a long time, almost 2 decades now, and we're more than happy to know it's still going strong. While 20 years sounds like a long time, the producers and writers have kept the show funny, fresh, and oh so engaging. In this video, we'll talk about 10 things you never knew about the cast of NCIS. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about Mark Harmon, who plays Gibbs.
Parker, who was the coworker you called? You boys have a safe flight home.
Mark Harmon plays the role of Leroy Jethro Gibbs, who heads a unit of NCIS. The character is not exactly a bundle of laughs, but Mark's played him right down to a T from day one. Incidentally, Harmon used to play college football and was great at it too, but he turned down a chance to join the NFL because he wanted to make use of the education he got. The 71-year-old actor got a degree in communication, and not many people know that he's got a famous dad, one who did make it in football glory. Mark Harmon's dad is Tom Harmon, the winner of the prestigious Heisman Trophy award. In the show, Harmon is also seen tinkering around with woodworking and carpentry in his basement. But the funny thing is, he does count carpentry and woodworking as one of his favorite hobbies. Up next, we have David McCallum.
You should have known better, Ducky. I left him a trail that only he could see.
But he didn't come looking. And now you believe that none of this will end until you have killed.
David McCallum plays the role of Dr. Donald Mallard, also called Ducky, and he's the medical examiner in the show, whom we've seen next to countless lifeless bodies. But what you probably didn't know about the doctor behind the character is that he is of Scottish descent and plays the oboe. In the 1960s, McCallum was considered somewhat of a symbol, and he went on to play the role of a Russian agent on the famed The Man From U.N.C.L.E, along with legendary actor Robert Vaughn. As an actor, he's genuinely committed to his craft, and to prepare for the role of Ducky, he trained with the Los Angeles Chief Pathologist to fully immerse himself as a medical examiner. Rumor says that after such a long stint on the show, he can now do autopsies. But we have one question: why would he ever want to? Moving on to Sean Murray. You might remember Sean Murray as Special Agent Timothy McGee, who was affectionately labeled as the NCIS unit's resident Boy Scout. The guy was new, keen, and eager to learn, and got on Gibbs' nerves. But then again, Gibbs was annoyed by everyone and anyone. In reality, Murray is seriously into electronic music and is often seen sharing it on his various social media platforms. Some may be fans of his taste in music, but others, not quite so much. The show often sees McGee's geeky character sitting at his desk and typing away at insane speed levels. Well, the actor let us in on a little secret. What we don't see on screen is that he's typing his name repeatedly to look like he's fast. Clever trick, Sean. In another piece of dizzying news, Murray's mother is married to Donald Belisario, the show's creator. Might we sense a hint of nepotism here? Coming up, we have Polly Perrette. In the show, we've known Polly as the intelligent, quirky, and funny forensic scientist with a goth side who is into everything related to DNA analysis. But Perrette left the show in 2018 when rumors started circulating that she and lead actor Mark Harmon were not on the best of terms. Interestingly, she started a master's degree in criminal science before she took up acting and has confessed to a lifelong obsession with crime. What are the odds of her landing a role on a crime-based TV show? Perrette's character is a big animal lover and has often expressed her love for big and small creatures in the show. Abby has even come close to defying her superiors regarding ensuring the animals under her care are safe and secure. In reality, Perrette is also a firm supporter of animal rights, which lends a lot of truth to the character she plays on screen. Let's talk about Michael Weatherly. The actor played the role of Special Agent Anthony DiNozzo, a devastatingly handsome man who just knew he was beautiful. He was effortlessly funny and considered himself somewhat of a legend in his head. But what most fans might not know is that years ago, when Weatherly was just a fresh-faced 20-something-year-old actor, he played the role of Theo Huxtable's roommate on the famed The Cosby Show. As a young actor, work can be hard to come by in the early days, and it was no different for young Michael Weatherly. The actor busked on the New York subway to make ends meet. At heart, he's a musician and claims that if he could be anyone for a day, he'd happily pick Sting to have one crazy jam session with the musical gang. Next, we have Rocky Carroll. Unlike his character, director Leon Vance, Rocky Carroll is a happy man who always smiles and loves hiking with his family. The actor claims that to live a truly fulfilling life, one should learn a new thing every day. and everyone should be good at 3 things. Now, what are those 3 things? According to Carol, they include playing the trumpet, acting, and dancing or singing, but not in that order, or all simultaneously. You can see his trumpet playing skills in a previous TV show called Rock, which aired on Fox Network from 1991 to 1994. His teacher from elementary school spotted his talent early on, and we're sure glad that she did. Maybe he played a baby Jesus in a Christmas play and impressed everyone with his pretend sleeping skills. Who knows? Moving on to Cody DePablo, a Chilean actress who joined the show in 2005 as Agent David. Cody DePablo was portrayed as intelligent, beautiful, and quite sultry. She had an on-again, off-again thing going on with Special Agent Anthony DiNozzo, but in reality, the actress describes herself as quite the old soul and likes nothing better than hanging out with her mother. Oh, kind of adorable. She was told she would be handling guns as a part of her character. At the show's beginning, she freaked out since the actress was terrified of everything to do with guns. You have to make sacrifices to do what you love, right? She recalls as a part of her training, she spent some initial days at the firing range, and on her very first day, she was trembling from head to toe, thanks to the fear of firing a gun. Let's talk about Brian Dietzen, dubbed the autopsy gremlin by his colleagues. The ever-smiling and good-natured Jimmy Palmer was brought to life by Brian Dietzen. Like his character, Dietzen is also a pretty optimistic, upbeat, and likable guy in real life, and got the acting bug very early in life, 2nd grade to be exact. He confessed to being addicted to video games, and even enjoys doing voiceover work for various games, and making some money. Pretty cool, right? Initially, he was supposed to be a one-off character, hired for a single episode, but something about his performance clicked, and he became a series regular by 2012. Up next, we have Wilmer Valderrama. Valderrama plays a no-nonsense special agent in Gibbs' unit, who's not afraid to say what's on his mind. The actor seems busy, on and off the screen, especially regarding his love life. Known as quite the ladies' man, Valderrama has dated some gorgeous women like Demi Lovato and Lindsay Lohan, but thanks to his outspoken nature, he was put on Hollywood's worst boyfriends list by an online magazine, which he didn't seem to mind. The accolade didn't affect his career either, and he's been a series regular on the show since 2016. Finally, we have Emily Wickersham. The big-hearted analyst Ellie Bishop joined the NCIS unit in 2013 and was a replacement figure for Cody DePablo's departure. Interestingly, Emily is like her character, Ellie, and quite popular with most of her fellow actors. She's often seen posting the most adorable pictures on her Instagram, and we can't help but love her sunshine-like demeanor. Auditioning for the role of Ellie Bishop was no easy task, and they had a long list of actresses doing a scene with Mark Harmon. Wickersham impressed Harmon so much that he chose her for the role right then and there. Well, the show writers had to work double time for Emily to take on the role, but she became a show regular from the get-go. That's a wrap for this video. Do you have any thoughts about these 10 things you never knew about the cast of NCIS? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.